welcome back to Phoenix Reborn. We've got rural Britannia here on the top side of the map with Grass and Groom playing as Poseidon in the red trunks. He's instantly used lure here to get a bit of extra resources from the Plenty Vault, I believe. Or does it not actually give you resources, it just starts the timer? Either way, we've also got his allies Evil playing as Gaia, the yellow trunks, and Odin King playing as Kronos in the blue trunks. Bottom side of the map we have Team Turan with AC the Great as Zeus in the green trunks, Tiger Boss in the pink trunks as Uranos, and Joker as Loki in the light blue trunks. Interesting to see if Grouse can hold on to this for 7 minutes just using the lure alone, or to start with. This is the key to the matchup. Let's just pick Poseidon. Tiger Boss is going to have a Oracle just get picked off straight away. It's a little bit unfortunate. Oh, actually, this could be deliberate. Tiger Boss. Oh no, Tiger Boss is going to actually snatch the Plenty Vault, but it won't last. I don't believe it actually trickles any resources. It normally does, it's just that it's sort of used as the King of the Hill marker in this one, so I think it's disabled for it. This map is stupid. So what are our players doing here? They're not quite out of Archaic Age yet. They're still going to... Well, still getting their temple so they can go to the next stage. But it looks like... Odin King's prepared to try and take a bit of damage. Maybe even might be able to take out some of these shades, because he's already managed to get to Age 2 by the looks of things. He's had a really good start. Now he's going to be able to take out. Oh, okay, so Evil's actually been funneling Odin resources to start with so that they can now try and dominate the hill. So this will actually set back Evil and boost Odin. I think he just sent the last little bit of resources there to Grass and Groom, because I saw the ticker for 100. So, what's Team Turan gonna do here? Can they macro up enough to knock Rule Britannia off their perch, or Rule Britannia rule the hill? Towers even being built at home and move forward. Tiger Boss. Each barracks type being thrown down, and a pair of longhouses here for Joker. All the focus seems to be on the hill at the moment. No one seems to be really worried about harassing each other's bases on the low ground just yet. Russ is actually going 1-1-1 here. Pestilence being used to really slow down the Norse army at this point, just to try and cripple any chance of pushing within the next 4 or 5 minutes, knocking these guys off their perch, because realistically, provided that Turan can't muster up the army in the next couple of minutes, then Britannia has this game. But that's no guarantee, even with the lure, Gaia trees, watchtowers being moved on top of the bloody thing, production buildings being moved right next to it, pigs being used as extra numbers just to make sure it doesn't tick over. Good number of Toma though. I was about to say, whoever can add a lot of range at this point I think is going to have the advantage. Because even when you start fighting outside of the town centre radius, you won't be able to poke and prod at your opponent while you're both trying to feign an engagement. And Evil at this stage is basically just a resource bot for the other two. He's not really even produced any more citizens. He's still on 5 citizens and that's it. He's just gathering gold and wood to funnel to his allies. So at this stage he's not even scaling up his eco. Like, I think this might come back to haunt them in the end. I really like the idea of the strategy of him playing passively, but I think he should still just keep adding settlers behind this. Adding citizens behind this, because then he'll really be able to keep adding more and more resources to his allies' coffers. But in saying that, probably isn't going to benefit too much from it in the short game, because they've only got 3 minutes to hold this off. More and more has been shifted in here just to make sure it's going to be uncomfortable for Team Turan to get a foothold here. But like I said, like with Evil cutting his economy completely, rather than just, you know, scaling it up as much as possible to dump resources in his allies' coffers, he can't also, you know, bring a citizen up here, place a single counter barracks and a couple of towers down just to help flesh things out, because it'll be 3 armies against 2 in the next minute or so here. PC actually using Bolt there on the Cyclops, preventing it from getting any one-shot kills off. And that shockwave gonna deny a lot of anti-infantry damage there. Heal from AC. So coming into great effect, so. And Evil, stuck in Age 1, has no Age 2 power to contribute to any of this, no army to contribute. So unfortunately, as cool as this strategy has looked, I think the hill is going to tick over to Team Turan here in a minute, because they certainly have the unit advantage at the moment. They have a lot here. I think they've really broken Grass and Groom and Odin King's actual armies here. It's mostly just the towers that are offering the defense. Once these last couple of units fall, this 20 volt should actually tick over. Have they got to clear the towers maybe first? Grass is having to bring up villagers just to make sure he can hold on to this plenty vault tag, because if all the towers go down and he's got no units here, that is going to flip teams. And they'll lose the win con. He's brought his entire eco by the looks of things. Make sure he can hold on here. Can he do it? He needs 50 seconds. But it looks like there's really only the 2 towers left. Or 3 towers, and the health on 2 of them. Counterback's going down. Another one being shifted in on the spot, but it'll be enough here. 38 seconds. Oh, there we go, and Tiger Boss takes hold of the Plenty Vault, and we have a surrender from Team Rule Britannia, because at this stage they haven't really got anything left. With Evil, you know, still stuck on only 5 citizens, and Grass losing his eco, trying to hold the hill there. But GG, well played to our teams.